As long as you love me, as long as you love me.
Hey, what's up, Cancers? This is Jen from JensTarot, and I am here with a special reading for you guys. And it is about how your current partner feels about you. So, this could be someone who you're just dating, could be a crush, your husband, wife, live-in partner, whatever. So take it as it resonates. Watch your rising and moon signs as well. I encourage you to watch their signs also. And please feel free to reach out to me if you would like a personal reading for your own specific energies and relationship. All right, so we are just going to get started. So up here I have how your partner is feeling about you, what their intentions are, and what the overall outcome is for the month of July for you guys. So, how this person's feeling about you, Cancer. I do see some confusing energies, okay? Um, you know, it looks like they are even a little bit confused. They maybe aren't sure how to move forward with you. I think that they want to move forward with you, but I think that there's some issues that are hindering them. It may be like hindering them from speaking up or approaching you or reconciling with you, because it looks like there was some painful things that had happened in the past, whether that was with you or with a past relationship. But it looks like here with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords, and how they feel about you is like, well, they love you, or they have a very comfortable connection with you. Okay, the Four of Wands is all about unity and celebrations and home and that comfort feeling. But the Ten of Swords is like a very painful betrayal. So if you guys are living together and you're not speaking, or you're having some arguments or fights with the Page of Swords here, and your partner may seem a little distant with the Eight of Swords. They're in their head and they're confused because, you know, I feel like at one point things were great and then something happened that was very painful, or you guys are going through something right now that is very hurtful or just kind of sucks. Maybe you're going through a hard time. And I think that they're afraid to get close to you, or they don't know how you feel, or they just have things going on, within them from their, past. But if you're not living together and you're not married, so some of you are dating someone or interested in someone who is married, and, they're not happy in their marriage, and, they want to leave, but they don't want to leave. Like, they can't, you know what I mean? So it's very confusing to them, like, well, I have a connection with you, but how do I, proceed? It's like they feel sneaky and they don't like that, sneaking around, but they're not happy in their home, So I think it's more of like, if you're feeling distance from them and they're married, I think it's more so they feel very guilty and they don't know how to move forward. Okay, they don't know if it's a good move for them or not. And others of you, if you just have a crush, they could be going through a lot. They could be going through a divorce. There could be trust issues in a relationship. Either way, Cancer, whoever you're dealing with, they are mad in their head. They are confused. They may not trust you. I don't know. But in their intentions with you, Cancer, okay, so we have the Six of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So no matter who you're dealing with, I do think that they feel this extreme connection with you, with the Lovers, okay? But I think that, again, no matter who you're dealing with, they have to take the time to come to make this choice to commit with you. And the reasons are different for everyone. Okay, again, some of you, if you're having an affair or someone else is married, or if they're married, it's like They have a life, they have children, they know that they're sneaking around. It's going to be very hard to put an end to that life, not the marriage, but the actual lifestyle. And the Lovers is a choice, to choose to be with you who they feel this strong connection with, but they can't deny it anymore. And then others of you, if you're living together, there may be some trust issues. The relationship may not be as rosy as it once was. There may be some threats of leaving, or someone may not be feeling the love. And if you're just dating, I think that this person has really been hurt in the past, and they may not be over an ex, okay? Especially if they're dealing with an air sign. So, Cancer, I think that there are a lot of choices here to make for a lot of different reasons. And, it could be because other people from the past, or, people, third parties involved right now, or trust issues, even if it's only in their head because they were burned in the past. Or if your relationship's not too well and too rocky, they're afraid to speak up. They don't know how to heal it. Okay? Lots of question marks for them. Now, in the overall outcome for you two this month, Cancer, I see you really taking a stand, and I see you kind of like giving an ultimatum, or at least coming out and putting all your feelings out there on the table. Okay, we've got the Chariot card, and the Chariot represents you as the Cancer. It also represents control and movement forward. Okay, and it's like you've made up your mind. You want change and you want progress. And the Judgment card is here, which is the decision being made. It's you demanding a call to action, or you answering a call to action, or your partner, Either way, there's going to be this choice that's going to be made. You are going to put yourself in their line of sights. You are going to put yourself in the line of fire sometimes, It could be turbulent, but either way, I think that you're going to make a choice for yourself, and you're going to stand up and say, look, I love you. What's going on here? What are you doing? Or I am tired and I'm not going to wait around anymore, making the choice to move forward and to move away, or to date this other person, I don't know. But you're speaking up. A decision will be made. I do think you are going to have some strong communication with this person, especially if they're an Aries. If they're any other sign, it's very possible that you can meet a fire sign, or you can meet somebody else, possibly an Aries, while you're still seeing them. We've got the Emperor card, which represents the Aries, male or female, represents someone who is very authoritative, someone who's got a very strong personality. Some of you are communicating and you're meeting this new person, and you're making this judgment call to peace out because you're not getting any commitment. And you're meeting this new person, okay? And the Two of Pentacles is like, now you're dealing with two people. Now you're dealing with this douchebag from the past who you love but won't get their shit together, and you're dealing with the new person that you met that's got so much charisma. Others of you, are reconciling, or at least communicating and trying to work it out with the person that you're dealing with. And the person you're dealing with could be borderline of a narcissist. It could be very hard for you to get your point across. Okay, they could be into themselves, and they could be seeing other people. They could be communicating with other people, especially if they're an earth sign, or if the person they're dealing with is an earth sign. But I definitely see some movement here. So I see you communicating and getting some answers, even though they may not be the answers that you want. Or I see you guys meeting someone else and being like, fuck it. You know what I mean? So you could be dealing with two people by the end of the month, or laying this ultimatum down and saying, look, you're dropping the ball, dude. So, yeah, hopefully that gave you some insight, you guys, to your relationship, or whoever, or whatever you're dealing with, and why they're acting the way they are. Now, keep in mind, this is not for everyone. If you're in a perfect relationship, you have no business watching tarot, because tarot is for those who need the messages, okay? So that's why that message just came out. So thank you so much, you guys. I am sending you guys so much love and light. Best of luck this month, and I will see you guys soon. Much love. Bye.